Hey mums, I hope you're all well and coping with your new baby in this time of COVID lockdown. So I'd recently found a really amazing bit of research on antibiotics, and I can't for the life of me this morning find it. And I've been looking at all the places where I store it and save it and everything. Anyway, I can remember what it was about and what was prompting me to make this video, which was they had looked at babies that had antibiotics at delivery, and they found that the gut bacteria was still altered at 3 months. So they took poo sample of the baby and found that it was different in the antibiotic babies to the babies that hadn't had them. So what I wanted to suggest in this video was that at 3 months is the magic 12 weeks when colicky babies are meant to get better. Now, I have a kind of myth in my online course, in the myths section, and one of those is your baby will get better at 12 weeks. This is my main point that I say. They may not get better at 12 weeks because you may have had, or the baby may have had antibiotics a few weeks ago, so it's going to go through, or who knows how quickly their gut gets back to normal. And this study showed that after antibiotics, it wasn't back to normal at 12 weeks. So it didn't go beyond that. It would be nice to know how far it goes beyond that. But it showed that it was still altered at 12 weeks. Therefore, if you had antibiotics at your delivery and then you're waiting, you've got a colicky baby and you're wait, they're getting worse, you've got no sleep and you're having to see them in pain and you don't know what to do. You get to 12 weeks, well, their gut bacteria isn't corrected at 12 weeks. So you need to correct it. So all morning, I've been trying to find this study that I found, which I can't find, but I found a load of new ones. So, for example, this one here showed that the baby's gut bacteria was still changed at 1 year. They can still tell the baby has had antibiotics when it's a year old. So, another reason you have to correct it. It's correctable. Another one, this one just says, this one shows, like there are hundreds of them, that the gut bacteria in the baby is changed after antibiotics. And this one's interesting because it's saying that they want to further look into the improvement of it with a bifidobacteria type supplement, which is what I personally do use anyway, and I can tell you it does help the baby. So there is an answer to that already. This one was amazing. The babies had changed gut bacteria from antibiotics at 3 months and 12 months. But guess when they got the antibiotics? They got the antibiotics in the 2nd trimester of the pregnancy. The baby wasn't even born yet. The mum got them, and they could still detect the changes in the baby's gut bacteria at a year old, and the mum had them in 2nd trimester. So I have a section on the e-course about preparing yourself for your baby and prevention of colic. And that's what it's about. If you have the antibiotics in pregnancy, it will affect your baby, and all of this changes in gut bacteria triggers colic and reflux and food allergies, because here's another one on food allergies. So you can prevent colic by doing the probiotics and things in pregnancy. So allergies. And then there was a really interesting one which I need to look into a bit more, but it found that there was kind of multiple systems that can be affected in the baby, such as the folate synthesis. And folate is folic acid. Folate, that's what you take when you're pregnant. One of the main nutrients that everyone knows about taking. Well, it alters that somehow in the baby. So I'm going to look a bit more in that. But this is a video on antibiotics, and probably 80% of the messages that I'm getting from mums at the moment, they have had antibiotics, and basically the whole online course is all about helping that. There's masses of help, and you can do this whilst you're in lockdown. Some things are a bit harder because you need to get out and have some treatment for your baby, but whilst you are at home, then I can actually help and get the probiotics, the special baby ones, out to you. So a quick video on antibiotics. They are a big trigger to colic and an upset, crying, windy baby.